Good morning all. In our today's session, we are going to deal with some more multiple choice questions problems on alternating current. For that, I am going to explain what is our question right now. In an AC LCR series circuit, the voltage across each of the components L, C and R is 50 volts. The voltage across LC combination will be. What is the voltage across LC combination will be? Here what he is asking is, once again I am going to explain the question. In an LCR series circuit, the voltage across each of the component is L, C and R is 50 volts. The voltage across LC combination will be. The options will be like this. Option A is 50 volts, option B is 0 volts, option C is 50 into root 2 volts and option D is 100 volts. Here what we have to find out is what is the voltage across LC combination, that we should find. For that what we have to do, voltage across LC combination is solution. Voltage across LC combination. What is the expression for voltage across a LC combination? That is V is equal to XL minus XC into I. This is nothing but our Ohm's law. V is equal to I into R. But here we have two components. One is capacitor and inductance. That's why we have to consider two resistance concepts. Here reactance means that is resistance of a circuit. So here we are considering inductance and capacitance. This is current. Current into resistance is nothing but voltage. That is Ohm's law. We may consider this as IRMS value of current, RMS value of current. What is the value of omega L? That is, XL is equal to omega into L. XC is equal to 1 over omega into C into IRMS. We may write like this. If we send this IRMS value to the inside of this, or we may send this IRMS into XL or IRMS into XC. What it will be? Omega L into IRMS minus 1 over omega C into IRMS. Now here what we have is, this is resistance into conductor, resistance into current. This is current into resistance. What is the expression for current into resistance? That is voltage. This is also voltage. Here what we want is voltage across LC combination. The voltage across inductance is also 50 volts. The voltage across capacitance is also equal to 50 volts. In our question he has clearly said that the voltage across each of the components L, C and R is equal to 50 volts. Then the voltage across LC combination will be. This is what we have to find. For that, here if we consider, this is resistance into current. Resistance into current. Resistance into current is voltage. Then voltage across capacitance is equal to 50 volts. Resistance into current. Voltage across capacitance is also equal to 50 volts. 50 minus 50 is equal to how much? That is 0 volts. Do we have that option? Yes. Then the answer for this question is 0 volts. The voltage across LC combination is equal to 50 volts. Here we may get confused, where here we have option D, that is equal to 100 volts. If we add these two, then what it will be? 50 plus 50 is equal to 100 volts. But in case of voltage across LC combination, we should know the basic concepts of physics. Why? In terms of inductance and capacitance, which is leading current? That is more important. If XL is greater than XC, if XL is greater than XC, then one should lead and one should lags behind that. Therefore, here we have to put negative sign only. We cannot put positive sign here, because in the case of inductance and capacitance, current or voltage, one should lead or one should lags behind each other. That is why we have got this answer as 0 volts. This is our first question, and the next one is, in a series LCR circuit, the potential difference between the terminals of a inductance is 60 volts. Listen carefully what I am telling. In a series LCR circuit, the potential difference between the terminal of the inductance is 60 volts. Between the terminals of a capacitor and a resistor is, between the terminal of a capacitor and a resistor is 30 and 40 volts. Here the voltage across inductor is 60 volts, voltage across capacitor is 30 volts, and voltage across resistor is 40 volts. Then what we have to find out is, then the voltage supply will be equal to, what is the voltage supply? Overall voltage supply we are applying to that series LCR circuit is how much, that we should find out. Okay. For that, what we have to do is, we have to first write the options for a question. One is 50 volts and second one is 70 volts. Option C is 130 volts. And option D is 10 volts. In case of a series LCR circuit, voltage leads current by a phase shift of 90 degree. In case of series LCR circuit, the value of inductive reactance is small compared to the capacitive reactance. The value of inductive reactance is more. That's why what we have to do is, what we have to consider is, we have to consider the expression for voltage. What is the expression for voltage? In our series LCR circuit, we have done that. The expression for voltage in terms of series LCR circuit is equal to, V is equal to square root of VR square plus VL square minus VC square. Why VL minus VC? That is because of, in case of series LCR circuit, the value of inductive reactance is greater than value of capacitive reactance, or voltage leads current by a phase shift of 90 degree. That we should know first. Here, if we are using this formula, what is the values of voltage, voltage in terms of resistor, inductor and capacitor, that we should know. Voltage in terms of resistor, athwa voltage across resistor is 40 volts. Voltage across resistor is 40 volts, and here voltage across inductor is 60 volts. Voltage across inductor is 60 volts and voltage across capacitor is 30 volts. Sorry. The square should be outside the bracket. Next, what is the value of 40 square? 40 square is equal to how much? That is 1600. Here what we have is 60 minus 30. 60 minus 30 is equal to 30. 30 square is nothing but 900. 30 into 30 is equal to 900. If we add these two concepts, then what we will get, 1600 plus 900 is equal to 2500. What is the value of square root of 2500? That is, square root of 2500 is equal to 50. Because because we may write this as 25 into 100. 25 into 100 is equal to 2500. Square root of 25 is equal to 5. Square root of 100 is equal to 10. 5 into 10 is once again 50. So we can write that as 50 volts. The voltage across series LCR circuit is equal to how much? That is 50 volts. Do we have that option? Yes, that is option A. Here we have 50 volts. This is our answer. This is how we have to simplify a question. Sorry, using our basic formulas of alternating current. And the next one is, in an AC circuit in which inductance and capacitance are joined in series, current is found to be maximum when the value of inductance is equal to 0.5 Henry and the value of capacitance is equal to 8 microfarad. The angular frequency applied will be. This is what we should find right now. Once again I am going to explain the question. In an AC circuit, the value of inductance and capacitance are joined together. Here, inductor and capacitor are joined together. For some particular frequency, current is become maximum. That we should know as resonant frequency. Here, what he is asking is, we should find out the value of angular resonant frequency. That is omega naught. Omega naught we should find out. Angular resonant frequency that we should find. For the values of inductance of 0.5 Henry and capacitance of 8 microfarad only, it is becoming maximum current. For the inductance of 0.5 Henry and the capacitance of 8 microfarad only, it is becoming maximum current. Then what is the value of angular resonant frequency? That we should find out. What is the options for this question? The options for those are, one is 400 Hertz and option B is 5000 Hertz and option C is equal to 2 into 10 to the power of 5 Hertz and option D is equal to 500 Hertz. Without simplifying the question, we cannot easily take any one of this. Whatever we are doing in our multiple choice questions has some solution. Okay, we have to simplify that, then only we should choose our right answer, then only we will get marks. By guessing we cannot get marks. We may get marks, but exactly we cannot say that I am going to get marks by guessing these multiple choice questions. Okay. For that, what we have to do? Solution. What is the solution for this? What is the expression for angular resonant frequency of a LC circuit? For a LCR circuit, not LCR, this is only for LC. Angular omega naught, angular resonant frequency is equal to 1 over square root of L into C. Angular resonant frequency omega is equal to 1 over square root of L into C. Or we may write this as omega R or omega naught. Omega R or omega naught, both are also valid. Here, what is the value of inductance? The value of inductance is equal to 0.5 Henry. 0.5 Henry. And the value of capacitance is equal to 8 microfarad. 8 microfarad is the value of capacitance and 0.5 Henry is the value of inductance. Both are connected across an 220 volts of power supply in a LC circuit. Here, for these values only, the current is becoming maximum. Then what is the frequency of that circuit? That we should find out. 0.5 into 8, that is nothing but 4. 0.5 means that is half. 1 divided by 2. 1 divided by 2 into 8 means 8 divided by 2. 8 divided by 2 means 2 ones are 2 fours are. Then the value of 0.5 into 8 is equal to 4. Square root of 4 into 10 to the power of minus 6. What is the square root of 4? Square root of 4 is 2. Square root of 4 is 2. Square root of 10 to the power of minus 6 is equal to 10 to the power of minus 3. Square root of 10 to the power of minus 6 is equal to 10 to the power of minus 3. If we divide 1 by 2, 1 divided by 2 is equal to 0.5. If we send this 10 to the power of minus 3 to the numerator, then it will become 10 to the power of plus 3. 0.5 into plus 3 is our answer. If we send this point 3 numbers in front of a 5, then what we will get? That is 1, 2, 3. That is 500 hertz. Or you may calculate using your calculator. That is 500 into, 0.5 into 1000. 0.5 into 1000 is equal to 500. Yes, we have that option, that is 500 hertz. This is how we are simplifying our multiple choice questions. In this chapter, direct questions are very less. We have to find out the value of resonant frequency or inductance or capacitance or resistance or current. This is how he is going to ask our question. But here we have some more concepts, that is power factor, power dissipated. But in our syllabus they have removed those topics. That's why I am not doing related to those questions. Only what I am doing is related to the retained portions of our alternating current. Our next question is, in series LCR circuit, resonance occurring at 10 to the power of 5 hertz. In series LCR circuit, resonance occurring at 10 to the power of 5 hertz. At that time, the potential difference across 100 ohm resistance is 40 volts. At that time, potential difference across 100 ohm resistance is 40 volts. While the potential difference across pure inductor is 30 volts. Potential difference across pure inductor is 30 volts. The inductance of the inductor is equal to, here what we have to find out is inductance of the inductor. We should find out the value of inductance of the inductor. Here what he has given is resistance of 100 ohm across voltage of 40 volts. Capacitance value is 30 volts. Capacitance is equal to 30 volts, and resistance, voltage across resistance is equal to 40 volts. What we have to find out is inductance. That is, let us see how we are going to do that. First, we should write the options for that equation. What is our options? One is 10 to the power of minus 3 hertz. Not hertz, that is Henry. Here we are finding out the value of inductance, L. L should be in terms of Henry. SI unit of Henry is, inductance is equal to Henry. And the option B is equal to 7.5 into 10 to the power of minus 4 Henry. 7.5 into 10 to the power of minus 4 Henry. And option C is 5 into 10 to the power of minus 4 Henry. And option D is equal to 1.2 into 10 to the power of minus 4 Henry. 1.2 into 10 to the power of minus 4 Henry. Once again I am going to explain the question. In series LCR circuit, resonance occurring at 10 to the power of 5 hertz. Here what he has given is resonant frequency. That is F0. F0 is equal to 10 to the power of 5 hertz. At that time, the potential difference across the 100 ohm resistance is equal to 40 volts. While the potential difference across pure inductor is 30 volts. The inductance L of the inductor is equal to, here we know the value of resistor, but we don't know the value of inductance. That we should find. For that, at resonance solution, At resonance, imaginary part of current is 0. At resonance, imaginary part of current is equal to 0. So here what we have to find out is, we have to find out the value of current first, because we don't know the value of current. For that what we can do, that is V is equal to I into R. We know that expression. This implies, we may modify this expression, that is I is equal to V divided by R. What is the voltage across resistance? Voltage across resistance is equal to 40 ohms. What is the value of resistance? That is equal to 100 ohms. Voltage across a resistor is equal to 40 volts. The value of resistor is equal to 100 ohms here. Then what is the value of current? 40 divided by 100 is equal to 0.4 ampere. 0.4 ampere. This is not what we are finding out. Here what we want is the value of inductance L, that we should find out. What is the expression for inductance? That is XL is equal to omega into L. Here what is omega? Omega is nothing but angular resonant frequency. But what we want is L. This implies L is equal to XL divided by omega. XL divided by omega. What is the value of omega here? The value of omega is equal to, that is 10 to the power of 5 hertz. Initially as given that the angular resonant frequency of that particular circuit is equal to 10 to the power of 5 hertz. Then what is the value of inductive reactance? That is XL. Do we know that? No. That we should find out first. How we can going to find out that value? We know that V is equal to I into XL in terms of inductor. In terms of inductor, what is the expression for voltage? V is equal to I into XL. Here I is current, XL is resistance. By finding out the value of XL, we can substitute that here. What is XL? XL is equal to V divided by I. What is the voltage across inductor? Voltage across inductor is equal to 30 volts. Voltage across resistor is equal to 30 volts. 30 divided by 0.4. XL is equal to 30 divided by 0.4. If we divide 30 by 0.4, what we will get? That is 75 ohms. This is the value of inductive reactance. The value of inductive reactance is equal to 75 ohms. If we substitute the value of 75 here, what we will get? L is equal to 75 divided by 10 to the power of 5. L is equal to 75 divided by 10 to the power of 5. If we send this 10 to the power of plus 5 to the numerator, it will become 75 into 10 to the power of minus 5. This is our answer. First we should check out, do we have this answer? Let us check. Here 10 to the power of minus 3, no. 7.5 into 10 to the power of minus 4 is approximately yes. 5 into 10 to the power of minus 4 is no. And 1.2 into 10 to the power of minus 4, no. Here we have 75 into 10 to the power of minus 5. Here what we have is 7.5 into 10 to the power of minus 4. For that what I will do is, I will shift this point earlier, or we can send this backward direction. Then what it will become? 7.5 into 10 to the power of minus 4 Henry. This is our answer. And the answer is 7.5 into 10 to the power of minus 4 Henry is the value of inductance of an inductor connected across an 30 volts power supply. Okay. This is how we are going to simplify our multiple choice questions. And one more question is the reactance of the coil. The reactance of the coil when used in AC power supply. The reactance of the coil when used in an AC power supply of 220 volts 50 cycles per second. 50 cycles per second is nothing but 50 hertz. Hertz means cycle per second. 50 cycles per second is 50 ohms. Once again I am going to explain that. The reactance of the coil when used in an AC power supply of 220 volts 50 cycles per second is 50 ohms. The inductance of the coil is nearly. Here also we have to find out the value of inductance. What is the value of inductance in case of a 220 volts and 50 hertz frequency is connected to 50 ohms resistance. Here what he has given is 50 ohms resistance. Let us write that. Options are 0.16 Henry. Option B is 0.22 Henry. And option C is 2.2 Henry. And option D is 1.6 Henry. Here we should find out which is our correct option. For that, what we have to do, we have to simplify that. Without that, we don't know what is the value of that. For that, what do we have is XL is equal to omega into L. XL is equal to omega into L. What is the value of omega? That is 2 pi into F into L. This is the expression for XL, that is inductive reactance. But what we want is very inductance, only inductance. For that, what we have to do, L is equal to XL divided by 2 pi into F. We may write that, write like this. Here, what is the values? We know that the resistance value of that particular inductor is equal to 50 ohms. That is 50 ohms. That is given in our question only. And what is the value of 2 pi is 3.142. And what is the value of frequency? Frequency is equal to 50 hertz or 50 cycles per second. Then what we are getting here, 50 gets cancelled, and 1 divided by 6.284. 3.142 is nothing but 1 divided by 6.284. What is the value of 1 divided by 6.284? That is approximately equal to 0.16 Henry. This is the value of inductance. That is L is equal to 0.16 Henry. This is our option. This is how we are simplifying these kind of problems. And the last problem which I am going to do right now is the value of inductance. Here also we are going to find out the value of inductance. Okay, the value of inductance in which connected in series with a capacitance of 0.5 microfarad. The value of inductance in which should connected in series with a capacitance of 0.5 microfarad resistance of a 10 ohm and an AC source of 500 cycles per second. 10 ohms and an AC source of 550 cycles per second, so that power factor of the circuit is unit will be. Here what we are finding out is the value of inductance. For that, what we have is the value of capacitance and the resistance and an AC source of 50 cycles per unit. Using this concept, what we have to find out is the value of inductance, that is L. Let us see how we are going to do that. Here the options for that question is A is equal to 20.28 Henry, 20.28 Henry, and option B is 10.13 Henry, 10.13 Henry, and option C is equal to 15.26 Henry. Option D is 25.28 Henry. 25.28 Henry. This is our options. Now what we have to find out is inductance, that is L should be find out. How? Using our values. Here what we can do is, we know the expression for angular omega naught frequency, angular resonant frequency, that is omega s is equal to square root of 1 divided by L into C. This is resonance condition expression. Resonance condition expression, omega s is equal to 1 divided by square root of L into C. If we are applying square root on both sides, square on both sides, what we will get, that is omega square is equal to 1 over L into C, because square and square root gets cancelled. Omega square is equal to L into C. But here what we want is L, that is inductance of the inductor. L is equal to what? 1 over omega square into C. L is equal to 1 over omega square into C. If we substitute the values of this, is omega is what? 2 square pi square f square. Omega square is nothing but 2 pi and 2 pi f into whole square. For that what I have written is 2 square pi square f square. Here what we have is C. 2 square is how much? That is 4. Pi is nothing but 3.142 whole square. Pi is 3.142 whole square. What is the frequency? Frequency is 50. 50 whole square. And the value of capacitance is how much? Capacitance is equal to 0.5 microfarad. 0.5 into 10 to the power of minus 6 farad. If we simplify all these things, that is 1 divided by 4 into 9 point something, 3 into 3 is equal to 9, 9.4 or 9.2 something, it will comes like that. 50 square is equal to 2500 into 10 to the power of minus 6, 0.5 into 10 to the power of minus 6. If we simplify all these things together, what we will get is the value of inductance, that is equal to 20.41 Henry. If we simplify all these things together, then what we will get is L is approximately equal to 20.41 Henry. Do we have that option? 20.28, 10.13, 15.26, 25.28. No, we don't have that option. But this value is approximately equal to which value? That we should find out. Here 20.41 is approximately equal to 20.28 ohm. It is very much closer to 20.41 Henry. So we can consider 20.28 as our answer for this question. What is the inductance of an inductor is equal to approximately 20 Henry. This is how we are going to simplify multiple choice question in our CET examination. I am going to send some more questions to you later. You can simplify and you can send that to me. And if the answer is correct, I am going to send some other questions. If it is not, I am going to send the solutions for those questions. Thank you all.